St. Louis Public Schools has released its findings into spending by former superintendent Dr. Keisha Scarlett.
So this was a comprehensive report. It is more than 50 pages long and was released again overnight. In the past few hours, our newsroom went through this entire report, and this morning we do have live team coverage of the findings.
Our Diamond Palmer joins us now with who conducted the audit and what taxpayers should know this morning. Diamond?
Well, Renee and Michelle, it's simple. Taxpayers should know that through this report that we combed through overnight, it includes various key findings, including hiring issues, credit card mismanagement, and HR issues. All things that we've really kind of heard all summer long and all fall long. But really, this report is expanding on it during Dr. Keisha Scarlett's tenure. We know that she was fired in October. So let's dig through these key findings this morning. So the investigation found that salary increases and promotions were often implemented without proper board approval, including retroactive pay and a new salary structure exceeding recommended amounts. Temporary contracts were paid to new hires before their official start dates. And when it came to that credit card mismanagement, the board looked through more than $260,000 in charges and found that 60% of them were deemed questionable. That's 637 questionable charges out of 1,100 transactions for personal expenses, travel, and vehicle-related charges. Now, this full report has been published to the district's website in order for transparency to happen. It was conducted by an independent firm commissioned by the district in July. It comes after Dr. Scarlett was fired in the fall. And this summer, a state audit was also launched, which revealed record-keeping failures and financial mismanagement. Even St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones spoke out, demanding transparency. So the district says all of this will be put onto their website in an effort for transparency. But they also say the conversations do not stop when it comes to progress. And speaking of progress, we have our Sydney Stallworth joining us here live at district headquarters to talk about what's next in this process.
Yeah, Diamond, we dug deeper into this 50-page report to see what's recommended in order to improve St. Louis Public School District. Now, the first thing that they want to improve is oversight. So they're talking about hiring an internal audit and compliance director to oversee the superintendent and the money that this district is spending. Let's dive back into that report. There are at least 4 recommendations that are outlined in this 50-page report. Number 1, increasing oversight of the district's activities. That means during internal audits with the hiring of that internal audit and compliance director and reporting those findings to the board, while also increasing oversight of the superintendent's expenses, things like travel, spending, and the hiring process. Number 2, establish policies for interim employees, retroactive pay and relocation expenses, and to enhance the accuracy of those HR transaction reports. Number 3, bring stricter oversight of credit card spending in the district, better documentation of those transactions as well, and improve transparency to benefit top-down leadership making by leadership. Now, we dug further into this report. It also does recommend addressing some concerns that were expressed by staff. Now, one of those is the threat of retaliation and even restriction on communications by the superintendent. That's what is being recommended for this district. That's the latest in downtown St. Louis. I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Thanks so much, Sydney. We're going to continue to follow this story as it develops throughout the day. You can read the full report right now at ksdk.com and on the 5 on your side phone app.